Yo, it's Trivelli. I'm back, and today I am previewing the AFC Championship game, Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to tell you the X factor for both of these teams, just like I did for the NFC Championship game. So if you want to check that out, the video link is in the description below. Otherwise, please like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep dropping these videos Monday through Friday. I'm never slacking. Let's jump into the action. So basically, the Chiefs beat the Bills in the first matchup this season, 26-17. Mahomes didn't turn the ball over, but he did have 2 touchdowns. Allen did turn the ball over once. He had 2 touchdowns as well. The Bills just had no running game in that game. That really hurt them. They were not able to advance the football on the ground whatsoever. So that really puts more pressure on Josh Allen. But overall, both of these teams get to the playoffs. They both win their divisions. They both take care of business in the divisional round, and here they are. So this is going to be an incredible game. I have to give a shout out to both quarterbacks. Josh Allen, over 4,500 yards passing, 37 TDs, and 10 interceptions to go along with 420 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. That's an incredible season for Josh Allen, and he really did put the team on his back this season with Stephon Diggs, who also needs an honorable mention for one of the best receivers in the league. But Mahomes also had 4,740 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. He does have a possible foot injury, a tweaked nerve, but he looks to have cleared the concussion protocol, so he should be good to go. And with his competitive spirit, I think it's no worries for Chiefs fans. I think he's going to be out there throwing, and you don't even have to change the playbook. Don't worry about it. So this time around, Zach Moss is out, but it will be the Devin Singletary show with TJ Yeldon supplying backup time. Injuries are going to play a big role, obviously, for both teams with Moss out, and for Kansas City, they could be without Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Sammy Watkins once again. But Kansas City gave up 100 yards a game on the ground this year, so Singletary is my big X factor for the Bills. I've seen this guy play for a long time, dating back to my days at FAU, so maybe this is slightly biased. But I have to say, he is an extremely explosive player when you get him in space. His quick juke moves, he's got insane spin moves. He is a little smaller, but lower center of gravity, he always stays up. I don't know what's going on with him this season. They're not giving him, I know it's a split backfield for Buffalo, but he is averaging 4.4 yards on the ground. And because everybody knows about Diggs, he's one of the best receivers in the league, he's going to be doubled all games. Someone's going to need to provide support, a la Josh Allen scrambling, being more mobile, but they need to get Singletary involved in screens, read options, chip and release type plays, HB draws, anything that can get him in the open space. If he can get more than 75 yards, I think they'll actually be able to open up the offense and provide Josh Allen with more different types of schemes. They can get Isaiah McKenzie involved, of course, the young speedy receiver. Josh Brown is back, but he hasn't been producing as much. So I'm looking for the Buffalo Bills offense to open it up through Singletary if he can be successful against this Kansas City rushing defense. On the flip side, I think that Kansas City obviously has all of the weapons in the book. It's not really hard to say if they have a fully healthy squad, even without Sammy Watkins. And as long as Mahomes is healthy, that's the key. He's throwing the ball to Kelsey, he's throwing the ball to Hill, and you will be okay with the solid core of receivers that they've built up with DeMarcus Robinson and Hardman. And these different guys are stepping up because Mahomes is incredible. So pretty much no matter what you do on defense, he's always going to be able to pick you apart. That's why I say that Kansas City has too many weapons, and if they're all healthy, it could be a tough issue, even for an incredible Buffalo defense. Their front four is solid. Jerry Hughes, Ed Oliver, you got Mario Addison in there, Matt Milano as linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. They are solid all across the board. Of course, Tre'Davious White is a lockdown corner, Jordan Poyer as the safety, Micah Hyde in the free safety spot, and Josh Norman filling the other corner spot. You have a great back end as well. So this defense is a type of defense that can maybe match up in some ways with Kansas City, but for the most part, I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, unless you're like the 85 Bears, even they won't be able to stop this offense, like straight up. Kansas City defense is obviously led by Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. If he plays a great game, they usually play a great game on defense. You know, you have Chris Jones and Frank Clark and some other good aspects as well to that defense. But from the Kansas City offense, what you're looking for as an X factor, obviously is going to be whatever receiver replaces Sammy Watkins if he is out, and whoever replaces Clyde Edwards-Helaire if he is out. So my X factor for this game is going to probably have to be Le'Veon Bell. If Le'Veon Bell is able to get back to some of his old ways in Pittsburgh, this offense is going to be literally impossible to stop. If he isn't and they go back to Williams and he's successful, then he's obviously an X factor, and vice versa with the receivers, whether it's Demarcus Robinson, Hardman, Byron Pringle, Antonio Callaway. Someone is going to have to step up if they're double teaming Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce all game. So that's what I think about this, guys. My prediction, honestly, I'm going with the upset. I am going with Josh Allen and the Bills. They are going to get the running game going. They're going to get one lucky pick or fumble recovery at some point in this game to turn the tide. And I think that Josh Allen is going to do enough with his legs to wear down this defense and open up the field to where Stephon Diggs will become that weapon that they just can't stop. You know that he's the best at yards after the catch, so it's going to be a runaway show. I think that this is going to be an incredible matchup, but yes, slight edge to the Bills, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully we have 2 great games, and we'll see you later. Peace.